Okay, I think I'm on. I hope everybody can hear me. If not, I'm gonna have to switch it over. But I'm gonna start my hair extensions and see if anybody wants a reading. I had ended up linking my phone to the computer. It was the only thing that helped in the world. So at least something helped. But I figured I was bored today. So I decided I'm gonna make more hair extensions. I do get bored. I hope everybody can hear me. I hope. Okay, I just put the speaker on. I figure I don't know if I should keep the Bluetooth on or off, but I'm leaving it on because I'm not sure what's going on. So we'll see what goes on now. It can only go up from here, but I think the computer's running better. It took linking it to my phone to do it, but I feel it's better. All right, now I'm going to start my hair extensions. I have the light in. I got a different little light. Figure I feel that would be better to put light in the back. There we go. Then it kind of covers up that and gives it a lot of lighting in the back there. And that's where the camera is. So, but how's everybody doing? I've had a very uneventful day. I did a lot of laundry and still finishing out laundry. It is what it is. There's not much you could do. You gotta do your daily chores. You gotta live and have clean clothes. These are what? Oh, hello. Can you hear me? I just linked my phone to here, and I'm not sure if I should take these things off or on or what's going on. But I went through an act of God to try to get this far. But yeah, if you can't hear me, oh, you can hear me good. I'm afraid to take off my Bluetooth. I don't know. It's all linked to the phone. It's actually going a lot faster. It's coming over here a lot better. So, and I got a lamp in back there. So you can, so I got light by the camera. So I'm doing good. And I've been watching this on TV. It's all about crystals and stuff and all this scientific stuff. And they're saying that the city of Atlantis, the reason that they went down and they got sunk in the ocean is because they used crystals for everything. I guess it was for technology and literally everything. They were even saying if you take certain crystals in water, you can have elixirs. and it's just you clean the crystals and they actually filter the water and it tastes really good. So I've been drinking it and my back's been not so bad. But money, I think it's money. All right, your October general reading. In October, you are in a full moon in Taurus, and that just means that your long-term goals of this month are just they need to have more of a plan. Pretty much just you just got to organize and it might take a little longer where you want to go. What's also surrounding you in October is a super moon and a third quarter moon. And these just means that your emotions are kind of all over the place, which we're women. Women, a lot of time, oh, hello. Women, a lot of time, are very emotional and just get like this. Sometimes men do too. So I guess it could be either or in this situation. And your October is also surrounded by a third quarter moon. And this just talks about adjustments and things that you could do towards whatever you're manifesting. So I foresee, honestly, some kind of like a financial or a goal happening in October, but it's going to take steps. So that's what I'm foreseeing with this. And this is how my October is going also. And let me go and move this again. Oh my God. I swear to God, today. Oh, my stuff keeps falling. Okay, hang on, guys. Alright. Jeez. Okay. My lamps fell down. This is the extent of my day. But I mean, it is it's the month and a fun time of year for me. This is one of my favorite holidays is October because of the harvest moon and Halloween. It's the spooky time of year. It's the best time of year ever. So I always have a liking towards Halloween and I always will. This is what happens when you do crystals and stuff because this time of year could be exciting. It really truly can. You know, you got all this stuff going, the veil going down, and it's just exciting. Will Kevin Fenster call me back soon? Oh, hello, Rishi Patel. Hello, how are you doing? I could do a one card reading on that. It'd probably be the easiest for me to do. So, because I don't really need an extensive reading for that. This you got a wax crescent moon, and it's a good sign. It's just a faith card. It's saying have faith in your dreams and things that you want to happen. So I feel he is, but it may take him, he's not going to jump right on it. I feel I see he's busy and he's doing a bunch of stuff, but I feel he is going to call you back eventually. So I do feel that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this TV off just in case YouTube says this person cannot be in. There we go. There we go. I'll do that. Alright. There's all kinds of YouTube rules, and one of them is no other streams, and I think he was watching a video. I don't know. So this is why I do my arts and crafts and little things. I don't know if this is too much. Yeah, I think that was too much. There was a really big glare on my glasses. So that's what I'm getting from that. And I'm gonna get to some of these hair extensions. I'm making myself I wanna be a witch for Halloween, but I'm making long hair extensions, so when I put like my hoodie thing on, I have like long black hair like a witch would have. I want to be like a traditional witch. So I'm making my Halloween costume. And then I'm attaching them to this. And you do this with a slip knot. And then you just go through regular braiding. So, and I'll start this while I'm waiting on other questions. But I'm so happy that I don't have to go through an act of God to try to get on YouTube like I have been. It's been insane. Microsoft literally said that they stopped me for going on YouTube and thought somebody hacked my account, so I had to literally sync it. But I made a slip knot here. I always do a slip knot, and these slip knots could be it took me about 3 months to try to do these slip knots. And these slip knots were not easy for me. Not at all. These slip knots were very hard. Oh, hello, Sally. How are you? The husband's sick, so I decided I was gonna come and talk to you guys. So this is what I do with my life. I study crystals and do crystal work and do that. But yeah, you guys can put certain crystals in your water. They say that you gotta find the crystals that are good with water, but you're allowed to put quartz and different things, and they give out like certain kind of minerals, and they said that we're made of everything that's in the crystals, and the crystals have pretty much universal stuff because and they're living beings. They even had Native Americans on there when they were doing their thing. And it was it was a nice show. I paid like it was a subscription and I paid for it. And it was nice to see the Native Americans over there because it was nice to see, but I guess rocks also. They prefer not to use crystals because they think the crystals are you should not mess with crystals till you have like a lot of I guess education. And it was very interesting, because I didn't know rocks could be that sacred, but apparently they can if they're putting in certain circles. So I was binge watching that yesterday. It was really super good. It really was. I liked it a lot. So, and I enjoyed it. And I literally been drinking this water, and I don't know if it's just because it's in my head that this water's gonna make it better, but it does taste clear because I am very scientific. Even though I do crystals and stuff like that, I'm still very scientific in my ways. And right now, I'm patient zero with these crystal filters. And it has made me feel better. And I do have a Brita filter bottle, but some of the water was a little bit yucky. But the water seems to be a little bit nicer and a little more filtered. Because they said that in ancient times, that's how they cleaned their water was through crystal filters. So I put like I had some raw ones, like regular like crystal gemstones, and I think it was an amethyst I put in there. Amethyst is supposed to be really good. And I didn't have a ruby, but they say these rubies are supposed to be good for your circulation. And I guess there's this Adonis guy, and he thought, and I guess it was the key to immortality was diamonds. So that's why I guess now when we get married and stuff, we always give diamonds, which I thought was very interesting. But these are the things that interest me, which doesn't interest most people, but I do find interest in them because we don't know what happened thousands and thousands of years ago. In the lost city of Atlantis, all we know is lost. And I didn't know that crystals could be this powerful. And even the Native Americans are saying that. And that's why they are real careful on how they use them. So I guess if you're out there using crystals, maybe start watching some shows and like different things because they say like to do an altar and different things. They really do. They call for a lot. So, but yeah, but the one thing they call for is to be very careful. So, and I usually am very careful with my crystals. But I didn't know with your gems like that, and I had no clue that you could have filters, but I knew that quartz was used in computers and stuff like that. I did know that, but I guess there was a scientist that perfected a quartz crystal, and it was like really big. He's like one of the inventors of the computer, and he made a certain one, and he did it for scientific reasons. But he also realized of the spiritual side of crystals, and they actually use it in spirituality. So I guess we're technically folks in the crystal age. That's what they say. And they were saying this on this program because a lot of people are now getting into a lot of crystals, so they're calling this the age of crystals. And really it was taboo when I was younger. Hello Sally, how you doing? Because when I was younger, my God, if you said you were Wiccan or something of that sort, oh my God, they were throwing the Bible at you. I never would have been able, when I was younger, to go public with any kind of tarot reading. One time I wore a pentagram when I was married, and they called me the devil. So, because they believed all these things about like tarot and all that was you were the devil if you used it, and that's just how it was. That's why I'm always so afraid that people aren't gonna like this or that, but they said now people are more open to crystals. So this is what they say. And I do like to see the knowledge of other people because I feel it's good to have knowledge of other things in your life because that's what gives life variety. It really does. So, but I see there's 0 people now. But I'm just gonna continue making my little braid set here for my little thing. So for Halloween, because I think it would be fun, and I'm not gonna dye my hair black just for Halloween, but I'll have a little hair thing coming down, and I'll just wear a hoodie. I don't know if I'll get a witch's cape, but I'll be a witch with a hoodie. I don't know, maybe I could pass candy in the apartment building or something, I don't know. It's possible. But I didn't know I was in the people section. People and blog. So, yeah, all this is kinda new to me. It really is. All this stuff, and I mean, I haven't really been streaming that long. So, I do enjoy it, and I do enjoy the blogging, and I do enjoy talking to you guys, and I do have many little hobbies, and I start a lot of projects. I really do. I have a lot of project things going on, sometimes a little bit more than I need to have, but this is my life, and you gotta do something with it instead of sitting around being bored and everything else. I don't know what that was. Okay, that was something on the computer. I'm just so glad I was able to sync my phone to the computer. But I'm doing reading still. I see you who came in. I'm just doing my hair extensions also. I'm multitasking. When you're up here doing one thing, you're waiting in between stuff, so but I'm making a little hair extensions and I'm putting them on a headband for Halloween. And I thought maybe if the idea caught on, maybe I could wear it on a stream and like have different colored hair. I think that would be fun. And if you could do everything yourself and make it, it's even more fun. Because this world's all about saving money because things are way too expensive. Even going to laundromat's expensive. You gotta cut down every bit of your costs all the time. It's a very tough world to live in, I guess they say. And it is. Sometimes I just feel like I just pretend we're in the depression and you're just happy to get what you can. And then if you go about it in that mindset and you just kind of make do with every little thing you have, before you know it, you have a little bit of money saved up. And I don't particularly like my job right now, but I'm not going to quit it at the same point because what's the point in doing that? You just stay where you're at, get what you need out of it, and go somewhere else. And sometimes just having a plan in your life, it helps. And I'm always having plans in my life. I always think of something. I'm always doing something. I feel if your brain isn't triggered and you're not doing things, I just feel it's bad. And you're not living up to your full potential. So, sure. Well, anyways, I'm gonna try to stay on here for about an hour. I try to at least do an hour stream, and I figure I could get some of these hair extensions while I'm waiting for callers done because I think, it would be fun to have black hair for Halloween. And I do these things because why go to the store and buy them when you have to buy food and everything else when you can make it yourself? And you can make a lot of things yourself. Just go into this craft store. And yarn, you can make You can knit, you could crochet. I'm just doing a slip knot and braiding this and making little extensions. You can make small wigs, and they want a lot of money for these things. They want a lot of money for everything, really. See, I got this going on. So, and I just tie it right on here. I'm just gonna have it, and I'm gonna put it all like a lot of hair on it, like I just have long black hair. And I don't know, maybe I feel a vampire would be fun to be. I just gonna see like if I could find vampire fangs for like maybe $2 or something. And then I could be a vampire princess with long dark hair. I feel it would be fun. Because when else can you be a vampire princess except for on Halloween? All right, Sean. We'll go out after the stream, okay? Yeah, there's Chong. He's always looking at what I'm doing. Say hello to the camera, Chong. There he is. There's Chong home. This is what he does. Here, Chong. Now you guys could watch Chong. I'm gonna make another thing here. But if you guys want a reading, just put it on in. I'm gonna stay here, do a couple extensions, and then I'll come by later. I kind of know how it is when you're blogging here on YouTube. Sometimes we're more hot than others. This may not be a hot time. So, and that's okay if this is not a hot time. Because if it's, alright, that would be a scam likely. Alright, and now I'm going to do a slip knot here. I just take this, I just swirl it around, and you have two open ends here. You take the first one, just like the old days before they hung people. That's why it's called a slip knot. I take it like this and do it, and then you go up and under and then pull it through. I mean, I couldn't imagine the slip knots you would have had to do to hang somebody and the rope that would have been that. That would have been a very coarse and hard slip knot to make. But maybe it wouldn't have been that bad. It's probably the same. You just have to go about it a different process. But I don't know if I'd want to make a slip knot for someone to be hung with. I probably could, but I don't know if I'd want to have that on my karma. But I guess if it was, I had no choice and it was a different time in my life, maybe it wouldn't matter. I don't know. Alright. And I attached this to here. You can attach these with the slip knot to anything. I just put it on my crystal chest where I keep all my crystals and stuff. And then you just do a basic corn roll braid because I do enjoy the corn roll braids, I think, and everybody seems to like them. Once in a while I see French braiding, but mostly it's these kind of braids. They're real basic and stuff, so I'm gonna braid this down. And that's about the extent of what I'm gonna do today, and then finish up my laundry and stuff. At least I feel I'm becoming a better streamer. It was hard at first because I wasn't very conversational, but I can't have the TV on, babe.
Oh shit, that's why I turned it down.
Oh, okay. I only got like 30 minutes, all right? And then I'll cut off the stream. I only go for an hour. I don't got nobody right now, though. I'll just wait till I grab somebody comes in. It's like the ocean over here, babe. You just never know what you're gonna get. It is. That's why I like it. Just let's hit this. I got one thumbs up. Sometimes I hit the right crowd. I get 2, 3. Sometimes I get 6 thumbs up. And I'm always doing my craft, so I am technically vlogging. I just do the other stuff on the side, so it's not too bad. I had to link my phone to the computer for everything to work. Isn't that insane, babe? I had to literally link my phone to the computer for this to work. It's crazy. I just have it staying connected to the computer because my phone doesn't, it likes to die half of the time anyway, so. And I don't have enough storage. At least I found a way to survive. Alright. I don't see anybody yet. Oh, hello. I got someone else. Alright, you got a question? Okay, you want to know what's next for you in love? Alright, let me see what's next for you in love. Alright, what is it? Esmilla? Oh my god, if your name was Esmeralda, that would be too awesome. I want to call you Esmeralda. Esmeralda would be like super cool. I just say this because I'm a cornball. So. Alright, your love reading? Alright, you have your love path right now is in New Moon in Aries. And this is not a bad path. It just means you're kind of shy and standoffish, and it says you got to have more confidence and you know, just be more proactive in love. And maybe just a side note, maybe just try to make a little better of choices. Because you never know when there's a lot of bad apples out there. And I'm just throwing that out there because there is. But you might be making good choices. I don't know. Okay, Angel, go. And you're surrounded in your love path with, oh Lord. You got a void of course moon. There's somebody in your life that you feel is that you might be able to be with, but there's one person there, but that's never going to happen. And you got a full moon in Gemini, where it says the answers you seek are coming. So, I don't know. There's somebody around there. There's somebody there's somebody that you wanted to be with that got cut off. I see this. This is what I see. So, and nothing's gonna come where that person's trying to kind of be with you. So, I'd be careful of him. So, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, as they say. So that's what I'm getting from that one, which isn't bad. Just stay on the offensive when it comes to love. You know, it's not all doom and gloom, but sometimes stuff happens. All right, I'm gonna get back to my grading till I get another question. I like to stay here on an for like an hour, and then I'm probably gonna come on again. What the heck is my phone doing? Oh, okay. All right. I'm getting all my notifications. I don't know. My computer's so bad. I had to have my phone help my computer. That's pretty bad when your phone's helping your computer. I mean, that's some sad stuff right there. But it worked. God bless America. It worked. And I'm able to actually talk on the phone on my Bluetooth if I wanted to and be on here at the same time without Microsoft saying that somebody's trying to get on my account and this and that and all their crazy stuff. Now, if I want to, I can go live on Facebook or whatever now if I chose to. Sometimes I fear Facebook. I broke like 20 different rules in Facebook. I don't even know how. So I don't know. That's why I'm trying not to mess around over there too much. I'm always polite, so I don't know. I did get mad because somebody was just being really, really nasty instead of just saying, just blocking me or so not, or just, he doesn't see my videos. He decided to get nasty. And I just simply said that if you don't want to watch my material, just don't tune in and it's okay. And I did say this, and maybe that was where the bullying came, but they're very super sensitive over there. And he's had some nasty things on my comment that YouTube would have restricted right away. He even used profanity in his comment. I blocked him. I just, I feel I get it. I am on social media and this and that, but you don't have to go out your way to be rude. And these are the kind of people I don't need to be around. So I went ahead and just blocked him because I don't get why he has me. I mean, it says show more or show less every single time you go on Facebook. But I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not even upset. I don't even care anymore. But apparently, I got 20 violations over there for standing up for myself. But it wasn't, I mean, they always find a way when I get a payout not to give me money. So maybe this is their way of never paying me. I can't figure this out, but it is what it is. So I'm going to hang this over here. New York Giants. All right, I'm just hooking this on here because I want to make this into like where you could cover your hair and look like you have black hair. So like put this either way when you have it on. I want to get like all this where I have long blonde of black hair. I don't know how long this will take me, but I don't know. It might take me a couple streams, but it's okay. Well, you know, it's a decent idea, and I wanna have a nice costume. It does seem kinda slow today, though. But I did want this. Every time I work on my crafts, I just jump on YouTube. I feel it's good to be doing something in the background. Alright, I'm making my slip knot here. Over here like this. Alright, alright. There we go. Just bringing this up like that. And there's my slip knot. Alright, I'm gonna hook it onto here. I just hook you can hook it onto anywhere. Anywhere that'll hold a little loop that you could gently braid it down is easy. And you can make bracelets out of these, necklaces out of this. Oop, I forgot to. Alright, and I forgot to cut this part. But I love how-to videos and stuff. I always did. I used to watch How It's Made all the time too. I used to enjoy that one. Where they show everything. I don't even know if they have that anymore, How It's Made. So, I don't know. I used to watch that all the time though. I loved it, How It's Made. How they make pianos and everything. It was very exciting. And they show you how they make pool tables. That was really exciting. It's very and that's why it's so expensive. It takes so long to make a pool table. It would be amazing how it takes them like probably over a month in the factory. Maybe not a month, maybe 2 weeks, but that's with a lot of people working on it. But it goes through a lot of stages. It's crazy how much stages it goes through a pool table. But it does. These little things that are really expensive that we don't understand why they're so expensive when all the maintenance and all that comes to making it, that's when it really comes out. Oh, hang on. Let me do this here. I gotta make my Halloween wig. I'm trying to be have black hair for Halloween. I feel that would be fun. And I'm trying to get this done too because it is gonna be Hallows Eve. I'm trying to be in the spirit of the season. And then pretty soon I get to do stuff for Christmas. And I get to do stuff for Thanksgiving. Well, Thanksgiving, I mean, it's just I did get a pumpkin mat, but that could be used for both holidays. So I don't know if I'm getting an actual pumpkin though. I did draw a pumpkin and it was pretty decent, and I put it on my door. And I put happy Halo Eve just for fun because I figured why not? I'm gonna make all my own decorations. I like making my own stuff. I really do. I think it's fun. It's fun for the whole family to make your own stuff because you know it's not gonna break the bank when you already have the materials. And it's something that people always remember, and it's something you made. And it was a good I think it's a good piece of your time, and you did something, so But I'm thinking about getting some sketch pads, and I was a decent sketch artist. I just need to get a sketch pad and just some actual decent things to sketch with. And I'm gonna like maybe try to draw some pumpkins out. Maybe incorporate yarn with the pumpkins. That would be fun. And just make some because I got with animals and stuff. You don't want pumpkins laying around. I feel that wouldn't be that. I mean, that much fun because they might try to eat the pumpkins and everything. So I might just make some, and like I could put these short braids and put them around the pumpkins and glue it. I mean, there's stuff I could do. I just got to get to the hobby and craft store. I've been trying to cut corners so I can afford all of my supplies because I feel I was spending too much money because I like to make everybody presents. I don't be going to the store and and having people thinking I'm actually spending a lot of money on them because I'm not. When I give them something, I absolutely made it and it cost me because I feel your bills should be paid first before you do anything. I really am a firm believer because who wants to be on the streets over Christmas? And a bunch of ungrateful kids that don't really care anyways. A lot of times kids just make a list just to be them, and they don't once they don't believe in Santa Claus and you're got all kinds of bills, they just look at how much extra they can get. And I don't know if that's good for the world. I feel that's why all these kids are bad. I feel they get too much at one time. They get cell phones too easily. I feel that should be stuff they should earn. And they're out here just doing crazy things, half the time going to jail, handling guns. It's enough to ruin people's lives and people like to keep doing it. I don't understand. Because it's a lot. And it's terrible for kids to have to go through things like this. I'm just tying this on the headband. And I'm just saying because I live in society also, and I hate to see kids and people go through these kind of things. But yeah, see, you could bring this hair back this way. I'm gonna get some more stuff going here. I want to get this like a real hair and just like get it all the way over here so the hair kind of goes all different ways. All right. All right. Oh, Fatima. Oh, I think you've been on here before. Oh, you know what? I don't know what happened. Your message got restricted, so just put it in again. I don't know. Sometimes this is what YouTube does. My streams are always kind of they're funny about the questions. And I'm trying not to break 20 different rules over on YouTube. So I've already violated apparently something that was I have no clue when I wanted to delete whatever they have, I can't even get to it. So it's someone else posted even too. That's why it's so crazy. But I guess they'll figure it out. I gotta move out of my life a little bit here. So I'm gonna wait for your question and start another hair extension. See if I like these long enough, like on each stream, maybe I can have like it could be like a fun hairstyles, and maybe I can even start braiding real hair. I feel that would be nice, braiding real hair. But I'm gonna start this here. I do enjoy the real hair too, but we'll see. I mean, it's just a new embarking for me. Maybe I can make like small wigs. Who knows? I mean, this would just be a fun kids kind of thing, or just something fun I would want to do if I went out. Something of that sort. Because I do like, I don't know, I always run to crafts. I've always loved them. They're my favorite. Alright, I'm gonna get this extension out. But see, this is so easy, and yarn, my friends, is very cheap. It really is. And you know what? It keeps the kids out of trouble. That it does. People don't think about that, but it does. It keeps you out of trouble and everything. So you can't go wrong with all that. I mean, when I was a kid, I was so obsessed with arts and crafts, I never really wanted to go outside. I was kind of happy not going outside. I mean, outside, people want to either they want to talk to you or, and sometimes about crazy stuff, and then they want to get you drinking or doing some drugs because they want to party, and I never wanted a party like that when I was younger. I was really good with that. I was more concerned about just staying in and taking care of my business. So, let's see. But yeah, I feel like people just they lost hobbies. I mean, there was people that used to like boys in our neighborhood used to collect trains and little stuff like that. I feel if people had more hobbies and invested themselves in more things, it wouldn't be so bad. I mean, there's always a good path you could pick, and I feel I don't want to be on that bad side of karma. I never did because karma could be terrible. Whatever you're literally putting out there, it's getting coming back to you. So you're literally causing your own misery. And really, it doesn't make a lot of sense. So I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. I wish people did nicer things, but they don't. So I prefer to have the company of my dog and stay in my house and apparently play with yarn because I think it's a little better of a deal. Oh, I'm lost with that on here. I think you are on Facebook. Your brother does. Here you go. All right. All right. I think after this braid, I'm going to take me a break and then I'm going to come back. All right. Start this over. Sometimes you got to start over this way and like kind of get where you were. This is where braiding gets interesting. All right. I'm going to go this way and that way. You're always going opposite ways with reading all the time. So, alright, good. Yeah, you can have a reading. It must be hitting the more popular part of the day. Okay, let me smoke this first. Here you go, babe. Alright, you want to know what's coming in your. Alright, do you want to know, like, I don't know, when there's a lot of things coming to everybody every day. There's every force comes at you every day. Do you want to know a specific thing that's coming towards you, or because you got a lot of sectors in life. There really is. There's a lot of. I mean, I sometimes think I'm getting answers. I think the crystals work through the spirits somehow. I don't even know. When I was watching my crystal program, they can, and they store energy and everything. So I don't know, but I could do a general reading for October for you if you'd like, and we could do what's coming in October since it's the fun spooky season coming and the fun time. All right, your general reading for the month of October, which is the best month of ever. I'm not even born in October. I just love the season. I have to be born in spring, which I'm not a fan of. But anyways, your general reading, Phantom Punku. Oh, oh no, Punk 007. I love it. I love how you guys can make up your own names. You just can't do that on Facebook. But anyways, you have in the month of October, you have the full moon, and that's the path that your October reading's in. And it's pretty much means to surrender your bad and thoughts to the moon or the sun, or go to church and tell God all of your bad stuff you did and your sorrows and stuff. Well, that's what you're getting for that. You're angry. I'm picking up anger. There's a lot of anger, and it's hard for you to forgive somebody. And to be in this path, you literally are just pretending you forgave somebody, but you didn't. And that could block you from a lot of things. That could block you from money, success, and definitely love. You will be withheld true love because of these kind of things. So I do have that, and I feel it's not even like it was anything bad. It's just something I'm picking up. And this circumstance for your October reading, where they want you to just let the bad things go, and so everybody involved in your situation can move on with their paths, is that this is surrounded by a new moon. Somebody in your sector is getting a new. So there's some kind of new start coming, and you gotta let them go. And there's also a new moon of Virgo, and this just means that you're gonna have to help somebody and not get anything in return for the better good. I don't know who it is, or and it's not my business to know who it is, but you know who it is. So, and I'm telling you, I've had grudges. I've had a lot of grudges in my life, but I've had to let it go. I'm drinking crystal water and I'm trying to surrender all my anxiety to the moon, and it's a lot. I've been on a body cleanse, a spiritual body cleanse, and everything else trying to get mine done because I could be angry. And it's hard for me to forgive. And sometimes I think bad thoughts. So I need these kind of things. And this crystal water's been helping me. Take some crystal quartz and you could do the pink stone. Do chakra water. Chakra water really has been helping me a lot. So that I would do. And I have it in a filter. I clean the rocks and I put it there. And these crystal people that are way better than me, way better. These people are channeling spirits fully through themselves. And I was watching these guys. These are the big leagues, and this is what they're doing to surrender to the divine and manifest and all this stuff. But I'm recommending chakra water today because I'm addicted to it. I used to hate water, but I started putting crystals in my water, and all of a sudden, it got tasting good. I just decided, and they had all these other crystals. I said you that not to put in there, but I said the hell with it. I had a set that I think I got on Amazon, the chakra set, and it was like tumblers, like the cheaper ones that are like 20, 30 bucks. I went and put that in my damn water bottle, and OMG. And then I had some actual quartz I had that I got on sale. They're bigger and they're raw crystal. I guess the raw crystals that came from the earth that wasn't manufactured, and I have some of those, and they said put in your water. And they said that everything in the crystals is in our body. And these are the elements we're made of, and they're living things, these crystals. So, and I have some of these crystals as I get them when I see them on sale, and I get the ones raw that's not manufactured. And you're supposed to always cleanse them because they have memory of where they've been, apparently. And these are the people that are way smarter than me saying this, that are like shaman and everything else. So there is a lot of Native Americans that knew a lot about crystals. So I've been studying this lately and it really has helped me, but I got some raw crystals that weren't manufactured good and I got them from a spiritual shop and I got quartz and I soaked it in water and all that to get like any bacteria and stuff off of it. And then I put it in there, and it's supposed to be a natural filter. The ancient Egyptians, that's how they clean their water. And I had a Brita filter, and I wanted to buy a volcano water, whole system. But I feel if I get these certain rocks from the spiritual store, I could put it in my Brita filters for my refrigerator water. Because you could buy volcano rocks raw from the earth. So I'm thinking of putting it in because there's like a top reservoir for my one in the. I got a pitcher and a big thing that goes in my refrigerator, and when I put them both together, it was good. It was real good. It was like the cleanest water I ever tasted. And I think I can replicate volcano water. So I would suggest this and this I'm patient zero. I have not died and I've been drinking this water. I put a lot of quartz in it and malachite and they said the green stone. I forgot the exact name, but the raw green stone, you could probably just go just about anywhere in those spiritual shops, and those are the raw mineral ones. And they put minerals in your water, real minerals that actually are supposed to help you and keep you healthy. And quartz and the raw purple stones are supposed to be good for healing. And I was real sick and I wasn't feeling good. My stomach was messed up, and I drank a bunch of this crystal water, and I feel way better today. So, and I got 2 Brita water jugs. So I'm thinking of taking some of my other rock crystals I had just laying around and putting them in there. So I got 2 of these babies going because it's supposed to help your organs and produce its own antioxidants. Supposed to have a lot, and these people are like 90 and 100 years old that was on this show, folks. And these people look like they were in their 60s. This Indian shaman that uses this crystals in his water and everything else, he literally was saying that it keeps you healthy, and he was in his 90s, and he didn't fully have a whole head of gray hair. And these are how they live, and this is how the Chinese filters their water also. So I feel that I may be getting better soon. Maybe that's something to these crystals, and when I get paid next, I'm going there because I know a place where I can get like the raw quartz for like I don't know for a couple bucks. So I'm gonna go and when I get paid next and get these crystals and put them in my water supply for everybody, especially these quartz ones. Quartz are really good. Even if you get a couple and put them in your water filtration devices, they they have like it's some kind of chemical reaction that cleans and purifies the water. And I just put some tumbler sets with like maybe a couple quarts, and you'd have some real clean water. So, but I guess the fall of Atlantis was they used crystals for everything. And I found in archaeology, they found the city of Atlantis, and everything was made with crystals. And I guess when they had too much crystals, the magnetic poles changed because they used it for technology and a lot of different things. It was crazy. And I guess they caused like the water to come towards them. And they have found where they used to melt emeralds and just different things. So, but I'm gonna go take a break because my throat hurts, and I'm gonna get more of my crystal water because it's the best thing in the world, and you need to try it because I want everyone to be all my viewers to be healthy. So, oh, okay, you're fine, Phantom. You're fine. I'm just over here having fun. I'm not over here to make $1 million. I'm really not. If I make any money at all, it would be a miracle. And it's okay if I do, and it's okay if I don't. I just like to keep feeling young over here since I'm 50 and I do arts and crafts every day. And I do. Every day I'm not working in the nursing home. I'm doing arts and crafts and studying about crystals. And I do have an affliction with them, and I know how to work with them, and I do feel them, and they do have vibrations, and they can tell you things. This is a moon opal. This actually came. This was like a rare find, and it's not man made or anything. and then I have a quartz with a mushroom. Usually that keeps me pretty safe and I get really good messages with them. But I guess anybody can. It doesn't matter how intuitive you are, it's how much you're gonna open yourself to want to do these kind to wanna hear them. I think they were saying on there that anybody can hear them. You just have to kind of put the effort and you gotta separate yourself from this existence to be able to see them because they're like in another dimension. And when they speak to you, it's always through telepathy, but it's always in a meditative force sometimes. It starts out that way. And I guess these crystals are like that. And I will be back and thank you for the great conversation and I enjoyed my adventure of the day. Maybe I'll go outside and say hello to my neighbors and walk my dog, and then I'll probably be back in like an hour.